What's going on, guys? This is Erie Better Beer Bureau back at you with another beer review. I'm Pat.
And I'm Maury. Today we're going to do one from Cellermaker Brewing Company out of San Francisco, California. This was sent as an extra, and it is a pale ale with Nelson Sauvin hops called Mount Nelson. 5.7% alcohol, 39 IBUs, and it's just Nelson Sauvin hops. So
it's only 9 days old.
Yeah, it's only 9 days old. So we're going to get into it. We'll let you know what we think. Smells nice.
Those Nelson hops are very distinctive. They always are. It's nice, mild, fruity. This little bit of floral character to it.
Definitely getting the floral character. You get that citrus in the way of orange or mango. It smells real nice and refreshing.
Even a hint of pineapple, I would
say.
Yeah.
It's not like an absolutely tropical bomb, but it definitely is citrusy, and I could see the pineapple too. Absolutely,
you get hints of all those out of it.
Yeah, it just smells so. I mean, like you said, it's only 9 days old, so it smells fresh.
Cheers. Yeah, it's still a little bit of that fruitiness. It's not very sweet, but you have a lot of those tropical fruit flavors in it, and it's very crisp.
It is crisp. Yeah, it's not quite as juicy as the aroma would indicate. But you know, it kind of reminds me, it has similar characteristics of Nelson from Alpine. You know, obviously it's dialed down quite a bit because it's just a pale ale at 5.7%, I think it was. But it is crisp. It has a little bit of citrus, a little bit of floral.
Crisp, smooth, nice medium body for a pale ale. Not fizzy or anything like that. Just kind of average carbonation on it.
Little bit of a kind of a grassiness. You know, and I find Nelson from Alpine to be grassy too, and there definitely is a grassy backbone to this beer. I'll tell you what.
It drinks really
easy.
It does.
Yeah. That's the next thing I was just going to say is, wow, does this thing have drinkability for days.
It's just dry enough on the back end that after you finish your drink, you want to go right into the next one.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and give this beer a 4 out of 5. You know, I like it quite a bit. It's refreshing. It's drinkable. Carbonation's right where it needs to be. The only thing is, for me, if a little bit more of the way it smells kind of carried over to the taste, just a little more citrus, a little more juiciness, you know, and I could be heading up in that 4.25 or 4.5 range, but it is a pretty good brewery. It's a pretty good beer from a brewery I've never really heard of. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5.
I'm going to agree with Jay's score. It's a very well drinking pale ale. It manages to be fruity without being sweet at all, which it's just kind of an interesting thing to say. But actually, if it just had a little bit of sweetness in there, I think it would improve the balance a little bit better in this beer. Which I said, not to say it's not a good beer, but just a hint of extra sweetness, I think, would do this beer a little bit of a favor. But yeah, it's very tasty. Every drink makes you want to take the next one.
Right.
So
that's a good thing.
Yeah, you really can't complain too much about it if that's what it's doing to you.
Yeah. Till next time.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.